The 2K Sports pregame.
Buddy, welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Sacramento, where the Kings will be going up against the Detroit Pistons. Looking at the Pistons, they've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. Fellas, it seems like so much goes into being successful at the professional level. I want to ask a more general question. What was the key to your success as a player and as a champion?
You know what? Most people would say you would start at the top, but I'll start where it began. Wilmot Benjamin, Tom Donahue, coaches who've helped me at my AAU, early stages out, then going to the late, great Jack Curran in high school. Those were the ones. And honestly, there's no bigger than family. My brother Vince and my dad were the ones who really got me there.
Well, you got to have great teammates. You know, I'm the first one to say, yeah, I have 4 championships, but one of my favorite teammates, Big Shot Bob, he saved me so many times. Another one of my favorite teammates, B. Shaw, he saved me. Rick Fox, he saved me. So you got to have great teammates, great organizations. You know, they allow you to focus on what you do and what you do best, as long as family and friends and all that. And Ernie, I remember when you interviewed me when I was 18 years old.
I remember that. Now, I had just started at Turner, went to San Antonio, did a feature on Big Shaq.
Wow, that's incredible.
It was.
Yeah.
I haven't changed at all, have I?
No, you still look beautiful.
I had more hair.
Good genes or good docs?
He's got good doctors.
Let's get to Kevin Harlan. Kev.
It's the Pistons, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Taking a look at Sacramento. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
And I think for Sacramento, their place in the standings would be a disappointment for just about any team, but especially one with such high expectation.
And in such a case, there's plenty of blame to go around. I mean, the personnel decisions have been questionable, coaching has been shaky, and players have performed at a subpar level.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And Detroit looking at who they've got. And it's Douglas in at the shooting guard. There's a screen. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton. Here's O'Connor. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. To Lima. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one drops. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Detroit on D, moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Yes, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat. I asked him about the difficulty defensively against a team that's so smart and controlled offensively. He said that's a great point. They really do a terrific job of executing their offense. Not a lot of miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And down 1-0 in the season series, guys. We'll see if they can even it up.
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, guys, it really makes sense to have their defense poised to deal with the great shooters on the floor.
It really does. If they can't keep the damage done by those guys to a minimum, then it's going to be a long night.
No secret about that. I mean, when they're able to get into a rhythm shooting the ball, they can put a lot of points on the board in a hurry.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Hines. From 11 feet away. And there's another one for the Pistons. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. There's a good screen. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's O'Connor. The three-pointer off the mark. The Pistons trailing. Now the pass to Andrew. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
So it's Sacramento now. They trail by 1. Here's O'Connor. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Douglas, the pass to Hines. Releases. And the shot falls short this time.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Shot clock at 6. To the middle. No good. And Detroit the other way now. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Yeah, ran away with that game, mainly in part because of their offense.
Yeah, the ball movement and player movement, so crisp and sharp, and it led to a lot of high-quality shots for him.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Claxton, defended by Douglas. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Here's Philemon. The shot is off, so the Kings will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave their white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. That three off the mark. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Passes it to Barrett. Shoots off the screen. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Pistons. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Charlotte, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And I think for the Pistons, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
Well, there was never a question about the talent. I mean, they've got enough of that. It was just a matter of if they could get the most out of it.
Now here is Carter. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Warriors in Oakland.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable. Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And White kicks to Carter. There's the bucket. Good. Carter's got his second bucket of the game to go. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Wade drives in. Here's Kiva. That three off the mark. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Burke, the pass to Simpson. It's Burke atop the key. Offline with his three.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's White. 11 points for him in that last game against Golden State.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Clock is at 3. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Sacramento has possession. Trailing by 2. Picked by Murphy. Wade drives in. Makes it off the glass.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Pass to Owens. Fires it up. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 6.
Assisted by Christian Owens. Detroit Balls. Ladies and gentlemen, your Kings Game.
A moment now to see the stats for Wade. His last 10 games, first in scoring, first in rebounding. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
1:49 left to play here in the first. And there's the pass to Simpson. Sacramento grabs the miss. Passes it to Owens. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Some teams live and die by the 3. Let's check out the best. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pistons trail by 4. Outside, White. To the right side. There's the pick. Here's Taft. Baseline jumper. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
The Kings have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Picked by Murphy. Over to the left wing. Kiba. But they get it back. Kept alive by Sacramento. Here's Owens. The basket good off the assist from Wade. And the Kings lead by 4. Pistons have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. White drives in to the paint. And it's Carter missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
That drops.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's White. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game, and that is good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it. He made it look easy that time.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Kings ahead, up 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
A lot of times the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
And Sacramento has possession, leading by 5. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. We've got White, and it's Andrew in at the power forward position. Detroit with the ball. Out to White, shoots the 3. And it's denied. Barrett, White covering. Wade passes to O'Connor. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Douglas. Pistons trail by 5. And White kicks to Douglas. Sinks the triple. Douglas has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Pistons.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to O'Connor. Launches it. They get it back. Claxton. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
For Sacramento, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Pistons trail by 3. Douglas for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Knocked away. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Hines the pass to Douglas. The Pistons working the ball around now. 17-foot shot on the way.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
They set the pick. Inside. Kicks to Wade. Puts up a 3. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Douglas for 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Douglas has got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter. Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
That gives them the lead. 9 points in the game so far.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Feeds to White for 3. Goes back up, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
The Kings trail by 6. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Defensive foul. First personal foul, team second.
The Kings have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And the free throw, no good. Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 15-6 run. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Douglas. He's got 9. Clock is at 3. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for Douglas. He has 9 points and 1 rebound. He's been just as deadly from beyond the arc as he's been inside of it.
He showed the versatility and the range today.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. The Kings trail by 5. Wade passes to Barrett. Pass to Wade. The tray. Cannot hit. Now the Pistons take it the other way.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Out to the wing. Here's O'Connor. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Hines. Detroit, no good that time either. Sacramento's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. There's the pick. The drive by Wade. Clancy. Here's O'Connor. The shot is off. And the Pistons now going the other way. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. The Kings trail by 5. Wade passes to Barrett. Knocked loose. Here's Perry. Off target from three-point range.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
They set the pick. Wade on the wing, trying to get back on track. Detroit with the rebound.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
There's the pass to Andrew. 5 on the clock. Pass to Hines. Fires the 3. But they'll get another chance. To the middle. Another shot. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Pistons have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
The Kings trail by 8. Down low, it's tipped and stolen by Burke. Carter kicks to Burke. Simpson, the pass to Andrew. He goes up again, and it's good on the way in. 10 points for him.
Well, they've really cranked up the intensity, tracking down those loose caroms, stacking up second chance buckets in a big pile.
Yeah, and those hustle points are just another reason they're in control.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Now here's Burke. D right on him. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Pistons lead by 10.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
There's the screen.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Simpson, the pass to Carter. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Poke loose. Gilmore. Burke covering. And it's Wade in the corner. Puts it up from 12. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You look at the game so far for Wade, he's got 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
First trip to the line for him here.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of misses for him, and it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line. You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
White, he's checked in for Detroit. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 1:40 left to play here in the half. Here's the screen. Here's Taft. Hits the 3-point bomb. 7 points in the game.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in 3-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Wade misses.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
It's tipped. One-on-one fast break. Here's Owens. Off the left rim and out. Detroit leading by 13. The dish to Burke. Carter, the pass to Simpson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. And another 3 for Detroit.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Kings shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. For Sacramento, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for Sacramento, Wade. Taking 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
The first one falls.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And both free throws good for Wade. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Murphy against White. To the paint. Pass to Simpson. Outside White. He kicks to Carter. 5 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Here's Burke. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Pistons lead by 16. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. The biggest lead of the quarter was only 3 points as they traded baskets back and forth. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, they went downtown and threw a party, and fortunately, we were all invited. The key is their shooters weren't afraid to pull the trigger on open looks, and it's a blowout right now.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game, Ernie. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they can forget about a comeback.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. The Kings trail by 16. Claxton, defended by Douglas. 6 to shoot. The pass to Barrett. Plenty of space. That's good. He's got 8. Pistons leading by 14. And for Detroit, and it's Carter in at the 3. Here's Hines. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
They set the screen. Barrett the pass to O'Connor. And he gets it to go from the high post.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Passes to Hines. To the left wing. Dishes it to Douglas. And another 3 for Detroit.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Pass to Barrett. Knocked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. The Pistons second.
You know, shot blocking can sometimes be like a spark plug or an energy injection for the defense. Their home crowd really gets into it when they throw those shots out of there.
Carter outside. That's a 2 from Douglas. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And the shot is good. And the Pistons lead by 19.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. You take a look at Los Angeles, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And checking out Sacramento, 6.5 games behind them.
And checking out Sacramento, this season has to really become a wake-up call for them moving forward. If they didn't recognize before this year that they didn't have the talent to compete in this league, they sure as heck better recognize it now.
Well, I would certainly hope so. I mean, it's been hard to watch this team struggle as much as they have throughout most of this season.
So it's Detroit now. Three-pointer. Cannot hit. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
It's a clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Hines, the pass to Carter. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
It's been a good game for Carter. He has 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
The Pistons have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Kings trail by 21. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Kings moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Claxton. That's good. He's got 5. Detroit leading by 19.
That'll be a Pistons timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Kings Dance Team.
Looking at the Kings over the last month, let's see how they stacked up in the league statistically. 2nd in opponent points per game, 7th in steals. And this is also what I would call a pretty solid offensive rebounding team. I mean, they've got a top 10 ranking in the second chance points category.
And going back to their points allowed ranking, they slowed the game down, forcing opponents to score in the half court. I mean, if you can score at all, really suffocating you on defense.
Detroit with the ball. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. 13 points in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Kiba. The baseline J off the mark.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Sacramento with the ball. Here's Barrett. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And he gets it to go. He has 5.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
There's a good screen. Clock at 6. Over to the wing. Here's Claxton. And another 3 for Sacramento. Pistons leading by 17. Here's Hines. The quick look, no good that time. The Kings have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's O'Connor. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And the shot is good.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up. You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Well, games so often come down to free throws, and when that's the case, these are the players you want at the line. The best free throw shooting 2 guards in the NBA. Both teams deciding to change it up.
White.
The Kings trail by 19. Wade passes to O'Connor. Looking to end his cold spell.
Pistons foul call. That's his second personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Both good from the line that time. Pistons leading by 17. Here's Hines. Rebound by the Kings. Murphy's got his 3rd rebound tonight. There's the pick. Wade outside. Inside. Here's O'Connor. The shot is off. And Detroit the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
6 on the shot clock. Owens. White covering. Murphy dishes to Wade. Picked by Murphy. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. The Pistons working the ball around now. Hines, the pass to Andrew. No coverage that time. He's got 12.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Perry passes to White. Here's Hines, and it's blocked. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Several teams changing it up here. Kings on D, trailing by 17. Outside, White. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly, but he recovers it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Kings ball.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Wade passes to O'Connor. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
And he gets it to go. 14 points for him.
The assist. White.
The Kings trail by 19. Wade outside. There's the 3. And that one's good. Wade's got 18 points in the game.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
The Pistons have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Andrew at the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
And that one misses. The Pistons making a change here. Carter's checked in. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Kings trail by 16. Picked by Murphy. Wade outside. The feed now to Murphy. Just 5 to shoot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Murphy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice job there to shake free of the defense and then drain the J.
Inside. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And it's good. 6 points for him.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
Now here's Wade. 18 points for him. Down low, here's O'Connor. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And that one's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The 15-footer breaks a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 12. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pistons ahead. They're up by 10. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Final period of play just about to start. So it's the Pistons now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Kicks to Carter. There's a screen. To the paint. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Okay, gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. The Kings trail by 11. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. We've got Burke, and it's Douglas in at the small forward. And the pass to Barrett. Here's Clancy. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Now here's Burke. Defense is right there. Claxton. Burke covering. Here's Claxton. Good.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
To the inside, to Lima. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. And Sacramento has possession. 9-point game. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Right wing. Here's Barrett. That's tipped.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
There's the screen. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
That's his third personal foul. At the line for your Kings, Barrett. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Pistons leading by 10. Passes it to Andrew. That's good with a Douglas assist. Douglas has got 3 assists tonight.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
There's the screen. Here's Kiba. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Here is Douglas. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. That's good.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line. And they found a way to do it here in the second half.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
The Kings trail by 10. They set the pick. Kiba defended by Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Claxton. And the 3 off target.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. So it's Detroit now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Barrett. The 3-pointer, no good.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Ripped away. Here's Andrew. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And Sacramento has possession. Down by 12. Here's Clancy. Rebound, Detroit.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Inside. Barrett, defended by Douglas. Tries it from 9. No good off the back of the rim.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Barrett, and it's blocked. And now, running up the court, Douglas pushing it up. And it's Carter missing.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to 10 in the bucket from O'Connor.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Kings Game Team.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, head coach of the Pistons had some words for his team over the break. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And the Pistons with possession here. 10-point lead.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Three-pointer, Wade.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his fifth right there.
Detroit leading by 10. Hines the pass to Carter. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting for Sacramento, Wade. At the line for two.
That's good from Wade. And Wade drops them both. Pistons leading by 10. The pass to Hines. He dishes it to Douglas. Uncovered. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Here's O'Connor. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Wade for three. That is good. Wade's got it back down to single digits for the Kings.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Hines played in with a nice touch off the glass. 23 points in the game.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
It's deflected. To the inside. Carter, the pass to Hines. Here's Andrew. And the three off target.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Can't hit from 12.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
That drive by Carter. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Wade outside. Passes it to O'Connor. Looking to get it going. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 4 assists in the game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
So it's Detroit now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Andrew, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Pistons.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And that'll finish the season series between these two. It's clear who had the better game plan and better execution. And that's why they'll be finishing up the year 2-0 against the Kings.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. So both teams changing it up here. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hand.
That's his first personal foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
Burke, the pass to Andrew. Here's Owens. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10. And he makes both free throws. Now Burke. And so the Pistons take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal, got Kenny the Jet Smith. Without further ado, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game. He made all the key plays every step of the way. They depend on him to deliver these sorts of performances, and he helped carry his team tonight.
There's no doubt about it. This guy is a leader. He was in attack mode all night, calling for it and delivering in some big, big plays in basket. His point total shows everything that I'm talking about. The defense was like, what am I going to do? And he was like, nothing, because I'm toying with it.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.